Mr. Jenkins, sorry we're boring you, but if I hear you yawn out loud again, it's not going to be good. Sit up, pay attention, wake up. This is all about you today. What I typically see, and more, is that what I think you are as well, is you are the wrong person, right? I mean, nobody's forcing you to do anything, and everybody wants to do this and say that somebody else is at fault for being a complete menace in our community, running around with guns, stealing from people. So being part of a group that ends up shooting someone. So in each of these motions, they were second amended motions to revoke unadjudicated probation. Mr. Jenkins pled true in each of those to counts 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 13, 14, 9, 18, 10 on probation, 12, 13, 14, and 18 firearm in each case, on probation for theft of a firearm in each case, which are state jail felonies. Is everyone ready to proceed?
What the offer is, I'd like to put on the record.
Sure. Yes.
What the offer is. The offer is for him to reject the offer.
Sure.
20 months.
Yes.
My understanding of the offer is 20 months on the motion to revoke probation robbery case, and 10 years on the ag robbery case. The fraud case. With the dismissal, Jenkins has indicated that he wants to reject that offer. I've indicated to him that Jenkins has indicated that he wants to reject that offer. I've indicated to him that the state is likely going to file a motion to stack those sentences in all 3 cases. And
Mr. Jenkins,
and
so I want to make sure you understand, you've talked to Mr. Parker about all of that, is that correct? So I want to make sure you understand, you've talked to Mr. Parker about all of that, is that correct? And then whatever happens on those, we'll get through today these 2 MTRPs, and then whatever happens on those after that, that aggravated robbery and the fraudulent use or possession of identifying information. Those will be set for trial. If you go to trial and a jury finds you guilty, those will be set for trial. If you go to trial and a jury finds you guilty, then the state can request that I stack whatever punishment you get, and you want to then on top of what you get today, and then we'll understand. Figure out a trial date. And you want to reject that, go forward with this hearing, and then we'll figure out a trial date for other cases. Is that what you want to do? I'm sorry, Parker. And so, Mr. Go forward with Parker. I will allow you to go forward with.
This is
argument on punishment.
On motions to revoke. Your Honor, I mean, this is on motions to revoke probation. The only thing I have to offer is that my client is set in jail. And obviously, the only thing I have to offer is that my client is set in jail. Facts of the other. And obviously, I'm not going to argue this to the probation here. The facts of the other alleged crimes, just a problem. His probation here, which is probation officers admitted to. Drugs has been a problem for him, which is probation officers admitted to. My client is set in jail for a considerable amount of time, which is expressed to me. My client is set in jail for a considerable amount of time, which is expressed to me. He's expressed to his probation officer. He's realized, I mean, he's been there. He's learned that the people that he several months, and he's learned that the people that he hangs around aren't the right people for him. He wants to do better in life, be there for his family, and allow him to continue on probation. I think some type of treatment and allow him to continue on probation is the best thing.
Thank you, Mr. Parker.
Otherwise, I would.
Mr. Smith.
Based on his activity in the jail.
Thank you, Mr. Parker. Mr. Smith.
Based on his activity in the jail, based on his activity when he's not in the jail, all of the allegations that were found, all of the new crimes that have been committed, continuing him on probation after having successfully completed both tracks of ISF. Just guilty, not be appropriate. We ask that you 24 months in the state. Find him guilty.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
24 months in the state jail.
So, Mr. Jenkins, thank you, Mr. Smith. One of the things that Mr. Parker said. So, Mr. Jenkins, that a lot of especially one of the things that Mr. Parker said, and that a lot of especially younger offenders come in here and say, is that they're hanging around the wrong people. What I typically see, and that's part of the problem. More and more is that what I typically see, think you are as well, more and more is that what I think you are as well is you are the wrong person. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, and everybody wants to do this and say that somebody else is at fault. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, and everybody wants to do this and say that somebody else is at fault for being running around with guns, complete menace, stealing in our community. being
running
part of
around
a
with
group
guns,
that
stealing
ends up
from people,
shooting someone,
being part of a group that
terrorizes a family
ends
in the
up
middle of the
shooting
night.
someone, that terrorizes a
have to be
family
there,
in the middle
so
of the
you
night.
are the bad person.
You didn't have to be there,
My only
so you are the bad
here
person.
truly is that
My
I only
only
have 2 years to give you.
regret here
And that's
truly
not gonna
is
keep
that
you off our streets
I only
long
have
enough.
2 years to give you.
It's
And that's not gonna
ridiculous
keep
that
you
were
off our
given
streets
the
long enough.
opportunities that you were given when you got
It's
this
ridiculous
probation.
that you were
And I
given
know what I
the
said to you
opportunities
because
that
I
you
say
were
it to
given when you
everyone,
got this
especially the young
probation.
ones. I'm
And I
sending you
know
to
what I
ISF
said to you because
so
I
that
say
you
it to
can learn
everyone,
how to get
especially
out
you
and be
young ones. I'm
successful on
sending you to
probation.
ISF
And you
so
got
that you
out
can learn how
and
to
you
get out and be
just
successful on probation.
running around
and you
with
got out
stealing
and you
and
just
guns and shooting
running
and
around with
all the bad things like you're living
stealing
in the Wild
and
West.
guns and shooting
In
and
cause number 22,
all the bad things like you're living in the Wild
39541,
West.
I'm going to find.
In cause number
again, that you
22,
entered your pleas of truth
39541, I'm
accounts
going to find,
1, 2, 3, 4,
again, that you
9,
entered your pleas
10,
of truth
12,
accounts
13, 14,
1,
and
2,
18
3,
freely
4,
and voluntarily.
9, 10,
In
12,
addition,
13, 14, and 18 freely and
In
voluntarily.
cause number 22,
In addition,
39210, find that you entered those
in
same
cause
pleas
number
of truth freely
22,
and voluntarily.
39210,
In each
find
of
that you
those
entered those
cases
same
also
pleas
make
of
the
truth freely
findings
and
that counts
voluntarily.
5,
In
6,
each of those
7,
cases also make the
11,
findings that counts
15,
5, 6,
16,
7,
19, and 20
11,
are true.
15,
Find sufficient evidence
16,
at this time to
19,
find you
and 20 are
guilty,
true.
and in cause number 22,
Find sufficient evidence at this time to
39541,
find you guilty, and in cause number 22, 39541, find you guilty of theft of a firearm.
You do receive
Sentence you
credit
to
on
a
that
term of
sentence for
24
any time
months
that
in
you've
the
been in
state jail
custody that the
prison.
law gives you
You
the
do
right to
receive credit
receive.
on that sentence for any
Cause number
time that you've been in
22,
custody that the law gives you the right to receive.
Find
Cause number
sufficient evidence to
22,
find you guilty, and at this time find you
39210.
guilty of theft of a firearm.
Find sufficient
Sentence you
evidence
to
to
a
find
term
you
of
guilty, and
24
at this
months
time
in the
find you
state jail
guilty of theft of a
prison.
firearm.
You will also receive
Sentence
credit
you
on
to a
that
term of
sentence for any
24
time that
months
you've
in the
been in
state jail
custody that the
prison.
law gives
You will
the
also
right to
receive credit on
receive.
that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive.
I need a certification.
Give me just a second.
I'm going to hand you in just
need
a
a
minute. You'll need to
certification.
sign it, and then I'll give you a copy.
I'm
of
going
a
to hand
document
you in
called
just a
your
minute. You'll need to
certification of
sign
right
it, and
to
then I'll give you a
appeal.
copy
You do have some rights to
of a
appeal,
document called your
this
certification of right to
decision and this,
appeal. You do have some rights to
findings
appeal
today. You can talk to Mr.
this
Parker
decision
about that.
and this.
I'm also going to hand
these
you a written
findings today. You can
admonishment
talk to Mr.
regarding
Parker
your
about that.
ineligibility to
I'm
possess
also
a
going to
firearm
hand you a
or
written
ammunition.
admonishment
Because
regarding
of the
your
judgments
ineligibility
entered
to
against you,
possess
you
a
are
firearm
ineligible
or
under Texas
ammunition.
law to possess a
Because of the
firearm or
judgments entered
ammunition.
against you, you are
Possession of a
ineligible under
firearm
Texas
or
law to
ammunition
possess
could
a
lead to
firearm
charges
or
against you.
ammunition.
Firearm
Possession
is
of
a
a
legal
firearm
term, and you
or
should read the
ammunition
written
could lead to charges
admonishment I
against
provide
you.
to see what
Firearm
devices
is a legal
qualify
term,
as a
and you should
firearm.
read the written
If you
admonishment
have
I provide
questions
you to
about the
see what
laws that make
devices
you
qualify
ineligible
as a
to possess
firearm.
or
If you have
ammunition,
questions
or
about the
how long
laws that make
lasts,
you
you can also
ineligible to
talk to
possess
Mr.
a firearm or ammunition,
What
or
we'll
about
do
how
now
long that
is
lasts, you
move
can also talk
those
to Mr.
two,
Parker.
the ag robbery
What we'll
and the
do
new
now
fraudulent,
is move
use or
those
possession of
two,
identifying
the ag
information.
robbery and the
We'll
new
put it on
fraudulent
one
use or
announcement
possession of
docket.
identifying
If it's not worked
information.
out at that point,
We'll
then
put